Start in here just a minute. Gonna just share this link here. Gonna add some things here. Alright. Now, alright. I'll get things set up here while people are coming in here. Usually I do this before the start of the stream, but sometimes I just forget. Alright, there it is. Okay, got cage set up here. Need landmine set up here. Hey Eli, how you doing? Just setting some stuff up here, letting people catch in the... That's good. Alright. Alright, we should be all set to start here. First match here, and there's going to be some wrestlers who are going to pull in quite a bit of duty here in this one. This is going to be the first TWN promotional pay-per-view event. How well this pay-per-view does will set the standard how pay-per-views follow. And there's going to be a way to earn lots of points in this, but we'll get to those in just a little bit. But we're going to kickstart our first match. It's in a cage here. It's Kyle versus Ash Crimson. Kyle had a big night the last West Division event. Tried to take the title away from Randy Savage, but came up a little bit short. Fighting Ash Crimson here in a cage, 20 minutes, weapons, and all that good stuff. Alright, let's see how this one does here.
fight.
Hey Star Fox, how you doing?
We're ready with all the greatest selection of music.
Big chop there. I'm doing good.
The sound on the way to number 1.
Snapmare there. So how this works for pay-per-views, and I posted this in the Discord as well. So for every match you get above 70, you get 1 point. Every match above 80 in the evaluation is 2 points, and any match that's 90 overall gets 3 points. So if you get a perfect 100, you get 4. Now, if they're a title match, single tag or whatever, the values go up a point. And then, since it's the first match, it doesn't get this benefit, but for other pay-per-view matches after this, and there's 4 categories of pay-per-views, and we'll cover those when we get to those specifications for them, but we're going to just talk about 8-match pay-per-views for now, because that's what most people are going to. And this music does, Eli, it really does. And basically, based on how well this match is evaluated, first, if the overall evaluation for this pay-per-view is 80, you get another 3 points. If it's over 90, you get another 4 points. And in addition, any pay-per-view, 8-match pay-per-views after this, if they beat like the evaluation of this one, then they become the number 1 in the score, in the high score thing or whatever, and they can get points there. And also, if the pay-per-view after each event defends its spot, that you can get points there as well. So while being the first kind of takes you out of that specific category of things, somebody has to be first. And of course, people can do as many pay-per-views as they choose to do, barring the only limitation is when they'll happen because of the scheduling and whatnot. Misfire there. They also posted that in the Discord as well. Oh, big barbed wire shot right there. Oh, nice kick right there. And of course, non-title matches have 20-minute time limits, as always. Title matches, if it's single, it's 30. If it's tag, it's 45. Of course, tag match, non-tag matches have that 30-minute time limit as well. So.
Listen tomorrow for some of the hottest music. I want you all to get naked and stand in front of your radio. Well, I'm sure you're getting hungry. That's where you're getting close to lunchtime. Thank you for listening to...
Oh, big kick right there. Ah, super kick. Oh, nice. Nice shot with a piece of table right there. It's going for a second one. Oh, lands it. Looks like he's... Oh, waiting for... Oh, missed drop kick. Counter there. Low drop kick. Puts in a leg submission, but it's a rope break. Oh, look at that. A little whip right there with the head scissors. Oh, this gets chopped right there. This table. Oh, some punch string right there in the corner. Akio wins with a super kick. Oh, he hits Fire and Crimson. This is actually turning into a really solid rivalry right here.
Listen tomorrow for some of the hottest music. I want you all to get naked and stand in front of your radio. Well, I'm sure you're getting hungry. That's where you're getting close to lunchtime. Thank you for listening to...
Oh, that's what a kick combo there. Ah, big chair swipe there. Oh, the finisher. How do you? I forgot how you pronounce it. I remember in my head. Oh, look at, he got the win with that. There we go. Oh wow, 97. The Orachi Buster, 97. Look at Eli coming out of the gate with a 3 points right here. And another reason why I have the point values the way they do is because since it costs so much points to make an event happen, there has to be a justification to at least break even if all else goes wrong, around roughly. So that's a big thing there as well. All right, next is Kyle has actually is involved in actually I think at least 3 other ones. Next, Kyle, triple duty for Kyle here. He's going to be flexing his muscles tonight. All right, next is just a standard match, and it's going to be the XAW debut of Angel. And then Angel here. Alright, let's see. It's 20 minutes, yes. Alright, let's see how this one goes here. Alright, let's see how this goes here.
Fight. Some funky music for you. We are ready with all the greatest selection of music.
That kick right there. Snapmare. Little trip up there. Big kick. Little pin attempt right there. Irish whip there. Oh, Hazard's his whip. Snapmare. Little submission hold right there. Had to broke up. Another sharpshooter there. Oh, look at that Frankensteiner right there. Goes for another moonsault pin. Only gets 2 out of that. Thanks, DPS. Oh, hits with the fire.
The sound of a boy to number one.
Oh, I created it. Yeah, I mean, Eli made the concept. Oh yeah, Eli came up with the concept and everything. Yeah. Yeah, I just try to bring it to life. Nice drop kick there.
Nice and cool.
Thanks, DPS. Yeah, you know what? To be honest, it may seem it's not too hard. The key with doing stuff like this is just finding the right places right apps. But I've seen some people create some crazy stuff in this game, like stuff I couldn't even dream of trying to do. But like, for example, the creative move feature in this game is super like crazy detailed that it's without a doubt the hardest thing to try to do in the game by far. Some guys have aced it, but I haven't, and I don't know if I ever will be able to, but that's okay because there's so much to download on the store and everything that odds are you could probably find a move, or even if by sheer luck you can, you probably ask someone to do it for you and they probably will. Oh, we got a little interference from Kula right here. She'll be debuting later tonight. Oh, we got more. But yeah, what I did with this, I just did it the same way I did with your guys' shows and whatever pay-per-view stuff I'll do for you guys in the future here. Oh, just an armbar right over there. Just crazy interference there. Okay, no worries on that, DPS. I mean, you can feel free and like give me the details of what you'd like whenever, and I can work on it over time. I am using the first pay-per-views as expansion thing, so once you do start putting together pay-per-view, feel free to add 2 wrestlers that you want added to the roster. Oh, rock bottom right there. And I can do that. You can also bring in one-time free agents for free if you need more guys if necessary, but you'll be able to keep 2. Bring in 2 permanently, and then if you need to bring more free agents, you can. Oh, she just critical KO with a flashing elbow. Oh wow. Yeah, I got 86. So I got 2 points right there. Now we got Shingo versus Kula in her debut match. Now Kyle does, I believe, have at least one more match later on, so we'll have to see what the doctors say, but I assume it looks like he's going to be okay. Alright, let's see how this goes here. Also, I don't know if I said this on Discord or not, but I also want to announce that when we do the draft or after the 10th round, which it's still gonna be a while before we get there, but we will do a draft. Every promotion will get one slot to fill it, but the key is, in the draft, of course, will be based on order about records and whatnot, but the only people eligible to be drafted are people who are in free agency. So you definitely want to do some scouting and bring in some people before then, because what's left in free agency is what you got to pick from. So you want to make sure you got one or two guys you are good with picking up.
Fight.
Some funky music for you. We're ready with all the greatest collection of music.
I think most of these wrestlers in Eli's promotion have very similar styles with each other. Most of them are juniors. There's a couple heavyweights, but most are juniors. They're pretty fast, high-flying. They're very punch-kick driven, but they do exhibit wrestling moves on occasion. Stomp right there.
Give up.
Some chops in the grounded position.
Give up.
Some punches right there.
I want you all to get naked and stand in front of your radio. Well, I'm sure you're
Ah, headlock takedown there.
Thank you for listening to the sound on the way to the
Ugh, back grapple thwarted. Headlock takedown, but it's too close to the ropes. That's forearms right there. You know, I don't think I've actually heard of that glitch, Eli. I don't think I have actually, which is weird because I've watched quite a few like No Mercy videos on YouTube, and I don't think I've ever heard of that glitch, to be honest. If I have, it might have been very briefly. The submission hold here. Oh, gets rolled into an arm bar here. Big kick right there. Oh, dragon screw.
Give up.
Ah, okay. I get you there, Eli.
Give up.
I want you all to get naked and stand in front of your radio.
Ah, big high kick.
You're getting hungry.
Falls into a roll up. I think that's the lightning speed move. Only gets 2 right there.
One, two.
Oh, nice rolling elbow there. Almost had him right there. 2-point header there.
Give up. Give up. Give up.
Oh, big chop rush, or palm strike rush right there.
Break.
Shingo trying to catch his breath here. Ah, submission hole here. Ah, capture suplex right there. Goes for a cover. Only got 2.1 right here. Oh, low grapple here. Ooh, DQ punches here. Oh, some punch trading here. Kick comes back. Shingo wins that little trade there. High kick. Choose to catch his breath here. Oh, rolls into a leg bar. Oh, and he taps out. Cooler wins her first match here. Wins her debut match here. Let's see how well. This one got 87. So far, so good for Eli. This is looking to be a very highly ranked pay-per-view so far, but we will have to see. Because next is a title match. Shermie going against Tina once again with the title on the line, and it's landmine deathmatch rules here. See how it goes here.
Fight.
All right, let's see. These two have had some very competitive matches the last few weeks. Little projectile action there. A trip up right there. Oh, big uppercut there. Another projectile. Oh, big kicks. And trip up there. Punch trading here, punch kick trading. Oh, right in barbed wires.
Listen tomorrow for some of the hottest music. I want you all to get naked and stand in front of your radio. Well, I'm sure you're getting hungry.
Oh, more big kicks right there.
Thank you for listening to
Frankensteiner.
the sound on the way to number 1.
Oh, big glass shard right there. Oh, kick back. Oh, backstabber. Ooh. Gut wrench suplex right there. I don't think anyone has ate a landmine yet. We'll just have to see here. A little Irish whip here. Oh, big chop right there. Oh, knees to the head, but it's a rope break. Oh, overhead German. And some taunting right here. Grabs a barbed wire baseball bat. Oh, take a big swipe right there. Another overhead German. Oh, big slap. Oh, big maneuver right there. Goes for a cover, but it's a rope break. Oh, both are down. Look, grabs the sledgehammer. Oh, back grapple. But gets caught in a leg bar. Yeah, definitely. I'm surprised they kept it so within this. And it's at a point where if anyone does get landmine, it's probably going to make the difference in who wins. Because they've been fighting for almost 10 minutes here without a landmine. Oh, deadlift German right there. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow. She... Looks like she just dodged a landmine. That's crazy. She must have got thrown so far if she dodged a landmine. That's crazy. She got lucky. Because if she landed on a landmine, that would have, I think that would have made a difference. Oh, she wins with a super kick. Oh, overhead belly to belly. For a back grapple. Oh, gets caught in a Hurricane Rana. Got 2.9 out of that. Ooh, both are down. Oh, drops a chair. Nice. Drops a piece of table right there. Oh, kick right there. Grabs it. Oh, nice flying kick right there. Oh, right into knees to the head right here. Oh, yeah! And it's ensuring he had to tap out. Looks like we got ourselves a new champion. Athena will be the new XAW champion here. Let's see how well this match did here. 87. Alright, but since it was a title match, get a bonus point here, so it's 3 for that value. Alright. Next is a tag title match. Yeah, it was. For those disappointed with no landmine explosions, we do have another landmine match later on, so we will. There's a good chance we'll see some explosions there. Okay. Tina will then also be defending their belts here. And they'll be challenged by the team of Angel and Kula, the new members here. Also, Eli, I guess Athena is part of Yuri's tag like champion team, not Mai. So if there's a quick change you want to make to the matches left, let me know, because I know you thought Mai was tag champion with Yuri. So let me know on that. But yeah, we're gonna proceed here. Angel and Kula attempting to take these tag belts here. See how it goes. Alright, here we go here. Let's see how this goes. First tag match of the night, but not the last. That's Snap Mayor. Oh, it puts it a Dragon Sleeper. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that. I never played it, but I'm definitely aware of it. From what I heard, it actually isn't too bad of a game. Pretty repetitive and not like 100% polished and kind of cheesy, but it worked well enough and it gave you some stuff to do. Just a bit repetitive. But yeah, it was definitely what do you call it? What's the term for it? A niche game. Definitely a niche game for sure, though. Oh, Flapjack there. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of stuff back then was pretty quirky. I think... Ooh, gets in a hammerlock there. I think the big thing about stuff back then, like back in the day, even like in the 2000s, is that sometimes the sense of humor and the culture and the style just doesn't age well. And we look back in hindsight saying, what were we thinking? But at the time, we thought it was pretty standard. I mean, I'm pretty sure nowadays people will look back at what we're doing now 10 years from now and think it's pretty cringe. It's just one of those things.
I want you all to get naked and stand in front of your radio. Well, I'm sure you're getting hungry because we're getting close to lunchtime. Thank you for listening to
WWE cringe out. That's funny. That's actually perfectly describes WWE today in a lot of ways. But instead of just an hour, it's like 3 to 5. And Trip up there goes for a cover. Only gets one. Big grapple punches here. No, what we're doing isn't cringe for sure. What we're doing is legit compared to like whatever WWE's doing now. Other wrestling promotions like AEW, TNA, NWA, MLW, the Japan promotions, they're solid, they're fine, but they're good. But WWE, for all that they got, it's kind of sad that in terms of quality, they're probably more on the bottom. I mean, if it wasn't for their roster, I mean, their roster does the best with what they got. But at the end of the day, The biggest problem with WWE now is they limit themselves so hard because, first of all, it doesn't help that they keep everything PG. That's a huge limitation right there. 2014, yeah, that sounds about right, to be honest. Yeah, because it doesn't help that they keep themselves PG, that's bad enough, but the fact that they script literally everything, like control what the wrestlers say and everything for those, oh, powerbomb counter, gets 2 out of that. Oh yeah, I've heard of that, yeah, it's crazy. To be honest, I'm surprised it hasn't happened sooner, because even though he doesn't seem like, even though I don't see him as like a really like, non-shady human being, because he definitely has shadiness in him. He never really went like too far with it into dangerous stuff, but this is kind of flirting with that line a little bit. The fact it took him till the 70s to get that point is kind of insane. Oh, big move right there. I mean, yeah, I mean, every era of wrestling has moments. I mean, even the next generation era, which has been heavily criticized, even that generation had some big moments. I mean, even a broke clock's right twice a day, if the as the saying goes. But yeah, Laurinaitis is just—he's not good at his job. He really is, and he never has been. And you could argue that it's his name that gets him the job, but even now, I mean, the name he had was so old and long ago that I'm surprised it's still relevant. Yeah, they limit themselves so much. And not only do they limit what the wrestlers say and do in the content of which they do it in, but they also limit their own storylines by putting all the major belts on one group and then not having the group wrestle. I mean, I'm shocked that they haven't got the mid-card belts yet for all that they're doing. Like, didn't assign somebody to get those. I mean, to be honest, at the end of the day, I just kind of feel like that the biggest problem was what they're doing with Reigns. Because here's the thing. Oh, look at that. Angel wins, pins Athena. They're the new tag champions. Yeah, they need a writer, and they need to let the wrestlers be themselves. They need to let them talk their own stuff and do their own promos. If they're not the best talkers in the world or they need help with their promos, they can get help. But by and large, they should. Great, 90 points. So that is gonna get them. That's gonna get them 4 right there. Just call it AK for their initials there. But yeah, and also just because, I mean, they do so much to limit what they can do with stories that it leaves them doing these stupid, like, PG nothings that's so cringe and just not good at all. And yeah, I personally, I think, yeah, new writer, and here's the thing, I'm not saying you can't make good PG wrestling story arcs, I'm not saying that necessarily, but you have to kind of realize that as a wrestling, and here's another problem too, is that there's so much of it. 3-hour Raw, like, they have 8 to 9 hours of regular TV, and then they got the 4 to 5 hour pay-per-views, 3 to 5, but more 4 to 5 pay-per-views, hour pay-per-views and other stuff that they're kind of overexposing their limitations. Yeah, when they did those old school stuff, that stuff was better because there was so less of it. The trick with wrestling now is having less of it. That's what AEW is doing. Kind of realize that as much as they want to give people what they want, they realize that, like, just having 4 yearly pay-per-views at this point, at least up to this point at least, and having a 2-hour show and a 1-hour show, and of course they have the After Dark stuff, but I don't know if that counts. Alright, next match is another landmine match here. but they recognize that they can't overexpose themselves, so they have a great 1-2 combination of keeping the content they show at a reasonable length, but also letting their wrestlers do their own promos and do storylines that are on a little bit more of the mature side. Passing failure. Yeah, definitely Star Fox. I mean, that's the biggest issue with the WWE, is that they do everything in their power to limit every single aspect of a wrestling storyline to the point where they just do the stupidest things that don't do anything. Like every bad decision they made is crazy what they've done, especially with this new stuff with like having the bloodline gimmick based around them having belts is stupid. I hate any gimmick that revolves around a character having a belt, because that means that the character has to hold on to the belt for a long ass time, because if the gimmick's good, then they have to keep the gimmick, and if they have to keep the gimmick, they have to keep the belt. And that's ridiculous, because as much as everyone wants diverse wrestling storylines, at the end of the day, it's all about the belts. It's all about who's the best. And the best way to measure who's the best is the belts. So you always need to keep the belts a factor. And if you take all the belts out, what do you have left? You know, it's just, I never seen any sort of entertainment medium do so much to limit what they can tell as a story to their audience, because wrestling's already has enough limitations as is. It doesn't need the additions of PG, no belt, scripted promos. I mean, that combination right there just, I mean, if it was literally any other promotion besides WWE, they'd be dead. They'd be gone. Like, they wouldn't exist anymore. The only reason WWE got away with it because they were so good for so long that they just built this little nest where they could just ride on crap and still be fine. Oh, so much filler. It's crazy. Like, that's the biggest issue too. Like, and that's the thing, it all feels like filler. Nothing feels substantial. Their storylines are so limited, all of it just feels like filler, because none of it means anything. There's no meaning behind anything. It's just random repetitive crap. One Piece. Well, really, wrestling in itself is like One Piece. How wrestling, you know those soap operas that go on for like a kajillion years and have like 1 million episodes? It's kind of like that. But the beauty about wrestling that I do like is that you don't necessarily have to start from episode 1. You can jump in virtually any time, and it works, because wrestling is a never-ending cycle of ongoing storylines. There's always stuff going on. There's always stuff starting, some stuff ending, and some stuff in the middle. General Hospital, As the World Turns, The Days of Our Lives, those ones. Ash vs. Carolina, Kyle's good. For 20 minutes. Let's see how this one goes here. Well, so far, Eli, your pay-per-view is doing super successful. You're probably going to get a solid number here. You're going to get a ton of points.
Fight.
But yeah, we got a few more matches, though, so we'll have to see what the final result will be.
All the greatest selection of music.
Yeah.
The song on the way to number 1.
Yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things where it just baffles me that they think they can do what they do and still be fine. And that's the sad part too, is that no matter what people say, is that they're just going to do whatever the hell they feel like, because, you know, they don't have a justification to, because they have all that money. And as long as McMahon's in charge, of course, he's technically really not anymore. Stephanie is, but I don't know if anything's really going to legit change. I don't know. I know Stephanie's been in the business for a gajillion years, but I don't know how much of her storyline and objective desires align with Vince, or more aligned with probably... You see, to be honest, I wish Triple H was in charge, because what he did with NXT, though I didn't really watch NXT, But he did so much good with NXT that the fact that they got rid of him because he lost to Dynamite's kind of stupid, because the different NXT is a developmental show. Hey, Dynamite's their main show. There really shouldn't be a comparison, but yeah, temporary leave. He might be back depending on how the case goes, because it's a temporary CEO-ship. But I think if there's any time to kind of change the tides, it's probably now, because Vince is like in his 70s. He's in retirement age. And I am curious to see what Stephanie does once she gets full control of the promotion. But I don't know if anything's going to really change, to be honest. Brock, to be honest, at this point, I mean, I don't know if Rock would want to go back into wrestling like that. It'd be kind of weird to see that, because he keeps busy with so many things. If any wrestler's going to take over WWE, and it's probably going to be Triple H. But unfortunately, because of the bad blood they have with Triple H now, because they pretty much gutted everything he ever did developmentally in WWE, because he just lost a ratings war with Dynamite, which is, like I said, kind of weird to have that war with, because they're two very different shows. Oh, fire right there on Teal there. But consider anything he developed in NXT, like, there's a good chance it worked well, and it still worked well at the main roster, unless Vince and his buddies decide to just go full opposite direction and just mess it up. Yeah, it would be cool to see WCW live, but if WCW lived, he probably wouldn't have saw promotions like TNA and other ones rise up. So I don't know, it's just on another Earth, another alternate dimension. If WCW survived, who knows? Maybe it would have been fantastic. I don't know if they would have gone toe-to-toe with WWF again. To be honest, I feel like what WCW would have ended up if they lived, which I think they would just follow the TNA like arc. I feel like they would just be like TNA, only different names and stuff, because what TNA ended up being was pretty much just WCW 2.0, because so much of their style, their roster, and what they were going for was very WCW-ish. Downward spiral right there. Goes for a cover. Oh, look, and then Crimson got one up on Kyle, man, took a win back there. I don't think we saw any landmines in that one, unless I missed it. $74, okay. So that got 1 point right there, 74. Okay, there was bound to be one at some point. Alright, Mr. Karate here. And that'll be a regular match. Alright, let's see how this one goes here. Yeah, TNA video games, yeah, because they only made like one installment and then a PSP installment, and that was it. I reviewed the 361 on the channel. I didn't hate it. It wasn't perfect, but there was more good than bad with it. But definitely not the best game in the world. I still need to figure out really how to legit play it. I did okay playing it in the review I did, but I feel like I I feel like if I did spend more time with it, I probably could get a bit better at it. The newly one half of XAW champions right here. All right, let's see how this goes here.
Play some funky music for you. You're ready with all the greatest selection of music.
Big face chop there.
The song on the way to number 1.
Ooh, big punch combo once again there. Oh, nice chop. Nice one, grounded punches here.
Give up.
Let's put in a hammer lock.
Give up. Give up.
Punches there. And Mr. Karate wins that one. First one up. Oh, DDT. Oh, look. Here comes Shermie here.
Give up.
Kicks Mr. Karate. It looks like she's helping Angel Kulu out. She's helping Kulu out here. Puts the sharpshooter on Mr. Karate. Yeah, it is sad. And it's weird too, like, and this is where all their money comes in, is their pass. Not only their pass, but the pass of other promotions too, because they own so many. Figure 8 right there. They own pretty much like 80 to like 90% of all wrestling promotions' video library. That if they can't make money off their own old stuff, which it will be never ending, they can make it off the other stuff as well, like WCW, ECW, AWA, WCCW. I mean, the list goes on. I mean, really, if you have Peacock with all the WE stuff, then you have Fight TV, you pretty much got like 80 to 90% of all of wrestling video library in a nutshell.
Give up.
It's crazy. Ooh, right there, nice kick there, big chop. Yeah, they own Jim Crockett too, because Jim Crockett stuff was put in with WCW when they bought WCW stuff, because that's where they got their start. So yeah, they own that too. They own all that stuff. It's crazy.
Give up.
They did, because they merged all their media into Peacock. That's why it shut down, because they were merging with Peacock. And I know there was criticism about their stuff, but I have Peacock, and I've been through the WWE section, and I explored it thoroughly, and as far as I could tell, they got pretty much everything on there. Like, I don't notice anything missing, so it shouldn't really be too bad of a thing right there. Little knee drop there. Oh! Strike 3 finisher for Mr. Karate. Let's see. Is it strike 3? I think. Oh, almost had her with that. Oh, rolls into a leg bar. She's trying to fight out of it.
Give up. Give up.
Finally breaks out of it. Punch straight in here. Just gets elbow right there. Another one. Oh, here comes Ash Crimson. He has a match next here as well. Looks like he's helping Mr. Karate out here. Oh, this is huge right here. This is going to change the match. Mr. Karate's going to have That helps so much with Mr. Karate.
Thank you for listening to.
Oh, it got hit with fire. It's rolled in an arm bar, but it's a rope break. Oh, insecurity. Yeah, it would have been awesome to make an arcade game. That would have been sweet. Oh, it got trapped in an arm bar. Oh, and Kula had to tap out. Mr. Karate wins. $95. Wow. 3 points there. Ah, that makes sense. Yeah, I remember us talking about that the other day. Yeah, I wish too, Star Fox. I mean, hell, I wish they ported. Hell, I mean, imagine how much better off they'd be in the video game scene if they just remastered Here Comes the Pain with expanded rosters and everything instead of getting 2K20. Like, that alone would have, like, been crazy good. But of course, but then again, Yuki probably owns that engine, probably. Yeah, I think they did some of the stuff like that in the past, but I wish they did, but they don't care enough about the details like they used to. I remember back in the day, like 90s, 2000s, they cared about those kind of details, and you saw them in all the stuff they made, like video games and stuff like that. But they don't care about those details anymore. They're just fine with like going with the flow and kind of riding off on the stuff they've done in the past and just doing whatever the hell they want to do with the stuff they have now because they can. I reviewed that game on the channel a while ago. It's a really good game, really solid. Alright. And then last match is a tag match, and it's a no DQ match. It's between Kyle and Shingo on one team. And then going against Shermie and Ash. Alright, let's see how this one goes here. This should be very interesting.
Fight!
Starting with Crimson and Shingo here.
Some funky music for you.
Big forearms there.
The sound on the way to number one.
Sherman gets tagged in here. Keel gets tagged in. Oh, double team high kick right there.
Give up.
Overhead belly dice sends Keel out of the ring.
Give up.
Backgrounded punches right there. You know, I don't really hardly have any Game Boy Advance game. That's something I may get into long term. Oh, Hurricanrana pin.
Listen tomorrow for some of the hottest music.
Chop wins that little trade off there. Sherman gets tagged in.
Sure you're getting hungry. That's where you're getting
Shingo with the belly to belly.
You're listening to
Oh, big kick right there.
the sound on the way to number one.
As I love German. Punch trading right here. Oh, senton. Oh, double team maneuver right there. Only gets one right there. Oh, only gets two. Oh, yeah. Ref's coming too right there. Shingo fights out of it.
Listen tomorrow for some of the hottest music. I want you all to get naked and stand in front of your radio. Well, I'm sure you're getting hungry. That's where you're getting lunchtime. Thank you for listening to
Scissors kick. Goes for a cover. Kyo and Ash gets tagged in. Oh, double team high kick. Missed fire. Missing fire both times there. Quick chops right there. Yeah, it was weird. Although, from what I gathered, a lot of people, like, behind the scenes, liked him a lot. You know what was really a big weird one was the Great Khali saga, because they pushed him so hard and he just couldn't do shit in the ring. And I always thought they just liked him for his size, but in all actuality, the only reason why he was like he was because he was actually a veteran wrestler. Like, if you watch his stuff in New Japan, like, his stuff in New Japan was actually really good. Like, he actually wrestled. Like, he did choke slams, power bombs, even a drop kick. I mean, he did stuff, but the problem was that they got him when he was already old. Like, they got him, like, when he was already kind of a day away from retirement, but they kind of... And I think what made it harder to stop using him, too, was the fact that he's a really good guy, and a lot of people liked him backstage, so it was kind of hard to, like, really pull the full trigger on it. Yeah, that reminds me, I'm gonna try looking for some of that New Japan stuff. I'm kind of curious on it overall. Yeah, I just remember seeing a video of them talking about him as a wrestler. Oh, look at that big maneuver there. Yeah, the Coachman thing. Yeah, I remember Coachman. He was there for a minute. Oh, Keel wins with that with a super kick. Going for the finisher right there, going for a cover. Will be broken up, probably. Yeah, one count, yeah. Oh, another scissors kick. Sherman gets tagged in. Yeah, I remember that storyline. Oh, tag team powerbomb. Oh yeah, the DX stuff, classic. You know, it's kind of interesting to hear about DX, because really, I guess a great question is, which era of DX was probably the best? Would it have been like the Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Rick Rude, Chyna era, or would it have been like the Triple H, oh dude, oh, drop kick top. Oh, and he had to tap out. Crimson and Sherman win the match here. Or would the better one be Triple H, Chyna, the New Age Outlaws, and X-Pac? Like, those two were always, like, the big ones people talk about. That one got an 80. Like, meaning he had to tap out from a grounded knuckle arrow there. Alright, let's see the overall evaluation for the pay-per-view here. $87, $86, $87, $87, $91, $74, $95, $80. So $6.97. So Eli, yeah, that makes sense. They were around for longer. It's just that Shawn Michaels Triple H one is just like the first, and it's still kind of iconic, especially with the debut of Chyna. Rick Rude kind of doing his thing between that and WCW for a quick spell before he unfortunately passed away a couple years later, which sucked. But Eli, so your overall pay-per-view rating is 87. So you're gonna get I forgot what I said for point value for this. Let me look here. So you're going to get another 3 points for that. So your overall point gathering for this pay-per-view here, 3, 3, 5, 3, 3, 5, 5, 5, 7, 7, 3, 3, 3, 5, 7, 10. 3, 3, 3, 5, 7, 10, 14, 15, 18. 23. So Eli, you actually got 23 points for this with this pay-per-view. And since you spent 10 to get it, you're going to get 13 in profit, pretty much. 3, 5, 3, 5, 7, 10, 14, 15, 18, 20, 23. Yep, 23 points. Very good. And you had 5 going into this because you spent like 10 for 5 going into this because you spent 10 and then you earned a few in the last divisional event. So you have total 28 points now. So So yeah, so for you guys watching this who are in the TWN, this is kind of why pay-per-views are kind of a big thing here, because those things are gonna make you a bundle. They may cost a lot of points to do, but you'll get a lot of points in return, as long as you book it right. Because you could very easily, because Eli, you had a lot of matches in the 80s and 90s. That would really helped. If you had more like 70s matches, that really would have took a dinker there. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this pay-per-view here. The next stream will probably be some YWA stuff. I'm probably gonna do some Inside the Carnage, maybe, depends on the time. Probably Inside the Carnage, but also we're gonna do another round of TWN stuff, which is East will be coming up. LJC is gonna be the next promotion now. It's gonna challenge Savage for that belt. I'll probably gather that, but I'll probably try to gather the booking for that. And while that's going on, I'm gonna plan the Inside the Carnage pay-per-view, and then after Inside the Carnage will probably be the East Division. I don't know, later this week, and then also I'll also do a Nova. I might skip Nova. I don't know. It depends on scheduling. I don't want to, but I also want to make sure I have enough time for everything. So if anything has to get, and it also depends on the pacing of TWN for the booking stuff. So we'll just have to see what happens with that. But yeah, if I'm doing Inside the Carnage though, I might skip Nova, but we'll have to see. We'll just see how scheduling goes. Not too big of a deal with any of those. But yeah, I expect next will probably be either the pay-per-view. I'm not gonna confirm tomorrow because I'm not quite sure how. I'm not for the Inside the Carnage pay-per-view, only because of I don't know what my schedule's gonna be like tomorrow, but there's a good chance it will happen. But if not, then probably Wednesday. So we'll just have to see what happens with that. It went really well. It was a good first pay-per-view because you got an overall of 87, and that's going to be a very good mark for other promotions to try to beat. It definitely set the standard for sure. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. In case, and also for we got early on, we had a lot of compliments about the pay-per-view design. For you guys in the TWN, I mean, if you for all this extra stuff, you can like go full board with the design stuff and try to make something cool with it, and I'll try my best to do it. So for you guys trying to get a little creative, I'll certainly try to put that in, because that's the beauty of this game, is that this game allows you to do so much cool stuff in it. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. In case you want to chat with anyone at the Campy Company, you don't want to use the YouTube comments section, we do have a couple options. The first one is we have a Discord channel. You can find a link to that in About page / About section of our channel. We also have a community tab in our channel as well. You can access that anywhere at any time. We also have a Patreon page in the works. The main goal of the page is to raise some money for the channel, to give the channel a bigger budget, to do more ambitious things, and also to start making merchandise for the channel as well. And the merchandise itself will be geared towards aspects of the channel you guys enjoy, so any support we get for that is much appreciated. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like the videos, and have a good day.